Alors, nous y voilà. Quand je vous dis que tous les hommes ne sont pas égaux, il y a certains énergumènes qui viennent me contrarier, dire que non, ce n'est pas juste, ouais, on est tous égaux, Dieu veut, Dieu veut l'égalité, fraternité, des trucs comme ça là, quoi. On ne peut jamais être égaux. Tous les hommes ne peuvent pas être égaux. C'est impossible. C'est impossible. On ne vibra pas tous à la même fréquence. Justement, je fais une vidéo justement pour parler, pour s'inspirer de la défaite. Je ne dirais même pas défaite, pour s'inspirer de l'échec de Francis Ngannou face à son adversaire Anthony, tu vois, pour s'inspirer de cet échec afin d'en tirer une leçon d'apprentissage pour notre vie. Mais malheureusement, j'ai été surpris, enfin même pas surpris, ça devient une habitude, de voir qu'il y a toujours certains morphotypes des gens qui viennent déjà de un, qui ne lisent pas ou bien qui n'écoutent même pas ce que j'ai dit, survolent juste peut-être la vidéo, quoi, une seconde par-ci, 5 secondes par-là, et puis ils en tirent des conclusions comme quoi, ah ouais, tu es codescendant. Et puis il y a un autre peut-être qui va dire que, ah ouais, la faute de Francis Ngannou, c'est de se mesurer à une discipline dont il ne maîtrise même pas les tenants et les aboutissants. Bref, mais sauf que certaines personnes oublient que derrière la démarche de Francis Ngannou, il y a une vision. Cette même critique dont il est la risée aujourd'hui, c'est cette même critique dont Francis Ngannou a eu à faire, a eu à avoir, a subi lorsqu'il était en train de creuser, lorsqu'il était en train de travailler sur du sable, des graviers au Cameroun. Les mêmes critiques, les mêmes qui l'ont critiqué comme quoi tu n'arriveras jamais à atteindre l'Europe, c'est impossible pour accomplir ton rêve. Oublie, reste avec nous dans cette misère. Ce sont les mêmes aujourd'hui qui sont en train de le critiquer, c'est moquer encore. Dans un environnement différent, comme quoi c'est impossible, oublie la boxe. Parce que tu as essayé, et de toute façon tu n'es pas arrivé et autres, oublie. Et les mêmes qui l'ont critiqué lorsqu'il a raté, je ne sais pas, une dizaine, une vingtaine de fois, la traversée du désert vers la Méditerranée, ce sont les mêmes encore qui disent c'est impossible. Et aujourd'hui, dans un environnement différent, ce sont les mêmes qui disent que oublie la boxe, c'est pas fait pour toi. Malgré cela, il a toujours poursuivi son rêve. Et ça, les gens oublient. C'est un échec aujourd'hui. Mais est-ce que tu sais que Francis Ngannou a connu pire que ça? Son combat face à la vie, soit ça passe, soit ça casse. Mais malgré cela, il a toujours écouté. Il a toujours été à l'écoute de son étoile. Même quand toutes les circonstances externes, même quand tous les pronostics lui donnaient vaincu, même quand tous les pronostics étaient en sa défaveur, Francis Ngannou a toujours suivi sa voix intérieure. Le pire qu'il a connu avec sa vie, ce n'est pas un match de boxe qui va le freiner. Après tout, c'est un jeu. Sauf qu'il a joué le jeu de sa vie. Et il continue toujours à suivre son chemin. Suivre la décision, suivre la vérité dans la décision aussi longtemps que l'émotion, de l'excitation de la première fois où tu prends la décision de changer ta vie et retomber à terre. Lui, il continue toujours à suivre sa décision. Et c'est pour cela, je veux que tu vois cette vidéo, même face à son échec. Regarde comment est-ce que Francis Ngannou est en train de réagir. Et je voudrais que tu suives justement cette vidéo où Francis Ngannou revient encore sur ses... Francis Ngannou revient encore sur son échec, sur le match qu'il a eu à faire avec, avec son adversaire. Hein? Donc, je veux que tu suis cette vidéo et puis que tu me dises, et tu vas avoir l'état d'esprit. Écoute l'état d'esprit de la personne. Et dans une autre vidéo, on commentera ensemble, mot par mot, phrase par phrase. Si ça t'intéresse, bien sûr, les, les propos de Francis Ngannou qui revient sur son échec face à Anthony Joshua.
I know I've been quite silent since the past weekend, and at this point, I feel like I need to bring some updates, you know, share with you guys my experience, my opinion about the last fight. You know, it didn't go our way, but still there was still a lot of things that happened. So we can talk about, reflect about something, and I will also take the opportunity right here to answer to some of your questions that you might have, you know, because it was quite interesting as a night. So let's start at the fight itself, or the camp and everything. You know, I did my training camp in Riyadh, so everything was, since the press conference in London, I went in Riyadh for the training camp, and everything was great. You know, we had a great training camp. I basically assembled like the best team in the world, and then everybody did his job. We did a great training camp, had a good sparring partner, and then we get to the fight. We get to the fight week, everything was perfect until the fight night, or the fight day, that things was a little different. But although it was still a lot of experience, a lot of learning process, you know. I had experienced something that I never did. Not only in the fight, but even leading up into that fight. That fight day, it wasn't my day. It wasn't just my day. Not to say he would have, maybe not to say the result would have been different, but it wasn't my day. Like at any moment of the day that I feel like, okay, we are good here to go, you know. I remember being even in the locker, trying to warm up, and then, bro, it wasn't going. I was feeling asleep. I told Eric, like, bro, something, like, I'm feeling asleep. I'm sweating, but I'm feeling asleep. But, you know, I assume that's how some people that I have fought, some people that I beat have feared. But it was basically my first time to fear that. So, yeah. So that's why I kind of like take couple days out. I took some time for me. Obviously, had to reflect on everything that's happened to the fight. And I'm gonna start this by saying heads up to Anthony Joshua, to his team that executed their plan properly. And heads up to my team too, because they did a great job, you know. I think I was just the one that didn't execute the plan properly, and maybe didn't feel completely present. But I was only the one that didn't show up, let's say that, because everybody showed up and did what they should be done. So I'm happy about that. No blame to anybody. All the blame here is just about me. It's the game, you know. Walking into that, we all knew it could happen. I wasn't saying it happened like that, but I always knew it could happen. So at least I was always prepared for that. But guess what? Before I get to answer some question, I just have to let you guys know that it's not over yet. Not at all. Like, we just get started. The only thing that we would miss here is time, and I think we have some good amount of time ahead of us as for right now. So gonna take some time, for myself, chill, spend time with my family, my friend, and then come back ready, go back to training, get prepared for another challenge, for another adventure, because that's what we do. That's why we're here. We take challenges, and we learn, we move. But regardless, I feel okay. I was quite surprised that I remember everything, from that fight night, coming back to the locker room and everything. So basically, I was conscious right after, and since then everything been good. Although still gonna run some medical work just in case, but yeah, man. So I will be very happy to answer some of you guys' questions if you have anything for me. The main difference, so I'll answer this question first. What was the main difference between preparing for Fury and Joshua? I think the difference was just because, like, the Joshua one was my second boxing training camp. I have been there already. I feel way a lot better, even in the training camp, like even in the round. Even my sparring partners was this time around was better than the Fury one, because I was able to deal with the pressure over the 10 rounds, which was something that was tougher in the Fury fight. But one thing, the thing that changed everything on the Fury fight, I get there and I was there, I'm like, okay, we're gonna figure this out. But the Joshua fight, I don't know, I was trying to let it go. He wasn't moving. So that's basically the only difference, But as far as the fight itself, the training camp was way better. We feel great. I had, like, my body mechanics works lot better this time than the first time. Obviously, still have like little injury, minor injuries, but nothing that really stopped me from training, or nothing that get worse to what was in the Fury fight. So that's basically the main difference. But as far as me being healthy, I'm healthy, I feel healthy, but for the longevity of the sport, like when something like this happen, we better check and find out if there's anything that could be done to get better, if there's anything wrong, that can retaliate after. So that's basically where I am right now. What you said, you are not done with boxing. What about MMA? Is that still in the future? Yes, I'm not done with boxing. I'm not done with MMA. I think, like, basically right now, I have a fight against. I have an opening now in the PFR in Renan Ferreira. Yeah, that will be my future opening in the PFL. But again, I basically have a lot of fights. in the future, so I can still combine. I will still be back in action, but not because I don't. I'm more comfortable in MMA that I will quit. I will let boxing go. You know, I still gonna do both. I still gonna do it. It's part of what we do. We take challenge, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But we are working on it. We are working on it. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the love. No, I'm really hurting. So I know I've been having those patients. I didn't even have to go to the hospital, but I was in standby in case like I feel weird. But I've been feeling good since then. I saw a doctor today again just for a checkup, and tomorrow I'll see a neurologist just for another checkup. But other than that, everything is fine. Fine. I'm looking for next. Yeah, as for right now, I don't know exactly like what's the fight that I will be looking for next. I know that I'm gonna take time to rest up, you know, focus on myself, and then when I'm ready, I will get back to training, and you know, therefore we can start discuss fight. But as for now, we will just live the life, because always remember, it doesn't matter what your profession, there's always a life. We have a life going on that will continue to go. Would you fight Walder? Yes, of course. Listen, I saw that some people might have a lot of doubt, and not to say that anything is guaranteed, anything is certain, but come on, man. I'm a fighter. We're here to fight, and whenever it comes to fighting, whenever it's time to fight, we go and fight. I can still fight anybody, you know. I don't think it's a time to talk about, but I don't think it's time to talk about fight mostly, but I can fight anybody. It's not about that. I take challenge. I go, I prepare for it. I come, and again, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Hello. Let me see. Which other question? Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I know the real one are always there. The real one are always supporting, sharing, and I truly appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for standing by my side. I had a lot of messages from friends, from people, a lot of DM. That for the most part I haven't replied. But you know, I appreciate you guys all. I also took a time off of my phone. I spent less time on my phone. Joe Aspen, my guy, my man, always, thank you, bro.